To the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. These guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Off the play fake. Barnett. And he's got his man in stride, complete. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
Back to throw. Barnett. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his temperament.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Barnett. And ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Talley. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Barnett. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barnett. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Off play action. Barnett throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the
Again, he'll drop the throw. And he's got it, complete to Fowler. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnett. And this will be caught. It's Fowler for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Cherry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. But you look at this Patriots defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and 1st downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away. New England trying to get a place on offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Barnett. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. And coming up next week, so Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how low can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. New England's offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Pollard. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
To throw from his end zone. Barnett. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Barnett had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Back to throw. Barnett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fowler. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
6-yard pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw again.
46-yard line.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Barnett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Barnett. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So here's a 3rd and 14. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, but we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Now a handoff up the middle. Talley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. Operating from the gun, Barnett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
14-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on first down. Man, and he hits him in stride. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Barnett runs, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 8 yards out. But his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First down. A gain of 5.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's another 49er first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
2nd and 3. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He'll try and do this himself, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down. It's a gain of 3. And the 49ers.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. Barnett. So he stopped for no gain. And it's second down. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he now a play fake here on first down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Talley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They go play action here on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
A try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right.
So they can get 2 more possessions.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Boy, so what else could go wrong for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it. That's an easy call for the officials.
This ball caught by McIntosh. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken on the 25. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 49ers' 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnett. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Fowler. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barnett. And he will have the Patriots 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnett. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. Going for a right side here. Complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the 1st down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Off-play action. Barnett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnett. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Back to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Barnett. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 40 now. Here's the 2nd down and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
There'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back in this as they start here 1st and 10. Inside the 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 49ers 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Barnett.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Barnett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the... Now Mike Vrabel not too happy with that last call, and out comes a challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
49ers 14.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
First down. A gain of 14.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 14. First down.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Thompson. second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things, though, a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to 24. That time a 6-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
New England's offense set to go. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time, as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and a couple. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Tally. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Down at the 28-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.